Hey everyone, welcome to another Angelo Reviews Shoes. Today I've got the off-white Nike Air Rubber Dunk in the University Blue colourway. This released on the 1st of October 2020 and cost £164.95. This released on sneakers, and I think it released on Offspring and Foot Patrol and some other retailers. I was lucky enough to win my raffle on sneakers. Now let's get into the review. Now on to the history of the shoe. So this shoe actually released in 3 different colourways. So you've got the University Blue here, which released exclusively to Europe. Then you had the Green Strike, which was the black dunk that released exclusively in America. And lastly, you had the University Gold, which was very similar to this, but had gold swooshes, and that released exclusively in Asia. Now on to a bit about the design of the shoe. So this shoe takes influence from the Nike Pegasus line, which is a running shoe. And this shoe in particular features the upper of the P6000, which recently was re-released on the Nike website. Another detail taken from the P6000 was this top toe box, but I'll get more into this in the details. Now onto the sizing. So this shoe fits true to size. There's a decent amount of padding inside on the tongue and on the inside lining. However, there is a roomy fit. If you have got a wide foot, you can still go true to size, as this shoe's a bit wider on the top. The lining and the additional foam makes the shoe really comfortable too. Now onto the details. So kicking off, you've got the swoosh, which is a rubber swoosh which is stitched onto the top, and then you've got a orange tag for off-white. Another detail is the visible air unit, which is rare to see on a dunk, but Virgil's added this into the Air Force One mid that he did as well. Another detail is the P6000 upper, so you can see the cage of this upper matches the P6000, which was re-released, and that's same with the toe box. Some other details is the majority of the tongue and the mid part of the shoe is mesh, and then you've got hard rubber on the toe box, and you've got leather on these panels going up there, as well as some additional rubber on the lace loops for these two here. The mesh and rubber are good quality, and these are really durable, but they're also not too hard, so it means that you can break them in really quickly. Another detail is on the tongue, so you've got the Nike off-white logo on the top of the tongue, and then you've got the exposed foam, which you've seen on the 10 that released, and it's a really thick tongue. Onto some more details. So on the back of the heel, they've got the Nike Air logo, and you've also got this unique shaped top of the heel, which is a bit more rounder than you'd normally get, and it also fits a bit higher up your heel. Another detail of the shoe is the off-white writing, which is on the other side of the shoe. So you've got the writing that appears on the 10, also appeared on the Lot 50 dunks here on this side, and then you've got another rubber swoosh, as well as another gap to see the air unit. As mentioned in my off-white dunk video, I don't wear the hang tags on my shoes because they drag on the floor. This is the hang tag that came with the shoe. So the zip tie has got a felt on both sides, but it doesn't feature any off-white logos or anything on it. Another detail is the shoelaces. So much with most off-white collaborations, the laces say shoelaces on the bottom of them. Now to do a full rotation of the shoe. So this is one side with the embroidered rubber swoosh. Here's the back of the heel with the Nike Air logo. Here is the other side with the off-white writing, and here's the toe box as well as the tongue. And here's the sole as usual. So this features a normal dunk sole, and it's just got a bit of a two-tone with the gum sole and then the blue from the rest of the colourway. Now onto the box. So the box came with the holes that were featured on the Lot 50 dunks, as well as it's got the holes that are quite similar to the Air Jordan 5's tongue. The box is completely silver, and inside it has the off-white paper. However, these shoes didn't come with any spare laces. Just to show you a bit more detail, those holes are here on the sides and on the actual sides of the box going all the way around. Now on to my final thoughts. So I think this shoe is really comfortable, and that's because of the additional padding. So it's definitely a pro that goes in its favour. However, I do see that this colourway isn't the most popular. I think out of all of the three that dropped, the American one with the black and green was probably the most wearable. With this in mind, it is quite hard to pair clothes to go with this shoe. However, I do think this is a really unique pair, and some of the features I do like is the rubber swoosh, which is stitched on, and the visible air unit. It's rare that you ever see that on a dunk, and I think it probably won't be another feature you'll see on any dunks moving forward. Another positive thing about this shoe was the quality of the materials. So this is definitely a really durable shoe. You can tell by the thickness of the rubber as well as the thickness of the mesh, and then you've got the leather overlays, which means that it will last really long. What were your thoughts on this shoe? Are you a fan of this colourway? Did you manage to get your hands on a pair when they dropped? And did you like any of the details that I've gone through? There were many on this shoe, and it's quite unique with the amount of additions with the P6000 hybrid. If you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button. If you want to see more reviews about shoes, please feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.